a man known only as Witness D at the Madlanga Commission, later identified as Marius van der Merwe, was shot dead just outside his home in Brakpan. He had reportedly returned home with his wife and at least one child, when assailants opened fire on his vehicle. His wife and children were unharmed, but the killing sent shockwaves through South Africa's justice community. President Cyril Ramaphosa responded with shock and sorrow, calling the slaying an attack on justice and integrity. He extended his condolences to van der Merwe's grieving family and emphasized the duty of the state to ensure all perpetrators are brought to account. Ramaphosa further declared that van der Merwe's testimony at the Madlanga Commission had angered certain elements of our society who want to undermine the rule of law and derail the pursuit of truth and justice. Recognizing the gravity of the threat against whistleblowers and witnesses, Ramaphosa pledged that the government would redouble efforts to protect them and the commission itself, stressing that their bravery was vital in the face of criminal threats. What was Witness D's testimony, and why was it so explosive? The Madlanga Commission was established in July 2025 to investigate deep-rooted allegations of criminality, political interference, and corruption within the criminal justice system, particularly within the police and intelligence services. Witness D. van der Merwe had testified about an alleged murder cover-up. He claimed that senior police officers were involved in disposing of a body after a politically motivated killing, a part of testimony that implicates alleged collusion between law enforcement and criminal syndicates. Previous evidence heard by the commission had already painted a disturbing picture: cartel infiltration of the police, collusion at senior levels, suppression of investigations, and systematic interference in murder probes. For instance, another witness, known as Witness A, described how police investigations into a high-profile contract fraud whistleblower's murder uncovered burner phones, clone number plates, and a network allegedly involving hitmen and complicit officers. That investigation reportedly led to deep threats and forced some members of the investigative team into safe houses. All of this suggests that van der Merwe's testimony struck at the heart of a dangerous underworld operating within institutions meant to uphold justice, thus provoking a lethal retaliation. Broader implications: eroding trust, danger to witnesses, and a test for the rule of law. The killing of Witness D highlights several alarming realities in South Africa's current fight against corruption. Witnesses remain at mortal risk. Despite the existence of inquiries and promises of protection, those who dare to speak out, even in formal commission settings, can be targeted. Deep institutional rot. The allegations before the commission suggest that criminal networks may have penetrated parts of the police, using influence, intimidation, and corruption to obstruct justice. Trust in justice is fragile. If witnesses are silenced and investigations derailed, public confidence in the criminal justice system, long weakened by scandals, will erode further. As some analysts warn, when the protectors become compromised, ordinary citizens may feel they have no recourse to lawful justice. State's resolve will be tested. The government's response and action in the days ahead, whether perpetrators are successfully identified and brought to justice, and whether witness protection is meaningfully strengthened, will determine if this is a turning point or another tragedy in a long history of impunity.